I went for the fly. Damn things drive me crazy. It's been all day. I let him live. And he still comes back. Jesus mercy. So, I'm going to do my best to ignore this shit. But, the music we listen to. Has anybody ever stopped and, like, thought about, like, the lyrics that we sing? Like, I love to sing, man. Ask anybody who knows me, man. I will sing at the top of my lungs. I don't give a crap who hears it. I try not to do it in public, though. Maybe that'd be some good swallowing some fear kind of crap. Empowering moments, I guess, in life. But, anyways, like, the lyrics that we sing, that we choose to vocalize out of ourselves, that we choose to resonate with, that could be an issue. Like, man, anybody ever listen to, like, Pink Floyd, man, like the best instrumental guitar licks, everything, man, beat, everything just jives, man, on the Turning Away by Pink Floyd. Really resonated, man, like all my life, man. I always, shit, man, my buddy and I, man, we used to jam Pink Floyd, man, get stoned, just like out of control, baked, man, all day long, hang out, just jam, rock all day long. But, man, as like on the Turning Away started to play the other day, man, I must have downloaded it on iTunes. It started to play as in the car, and I was like, oh, I wasn't gonna listen to it. I was like, nah, I don't feel it, And then I was like, give it a chance, man. Maybe this is like Donovan, totally, here, man, enjoy, Nah, dude, it's like, as I began to listen to the lyrics, man, I started to jam out and sing with it, and I was like, wait, what? No, I don't want any of that manifested in my world, man. I think I really need to turn this off, actually. And I was like, man, I have been, like, I always resonated with this song. I could feel this song, all my life. No wonder why my life is the way it is. The words we speak, Christ says every idle word we will either be condemned by or saved by. And in each case, it's both. Both are both valid. They're both valid. We really got to be more mindful in this world. Like, if there's anything that I found, I've got to be more mindful. And shoot, I'd love it if I'm gonna go somewhere, man, I don't want it to be a lonely place. I gotta bring everybody with, right? I don't want to leave y'all behind, but it is a solo journey, though. It really is, but we're not supposed to forget about the people that we're leaving, though. Like, let the dead bury the dead, no problem, but, you can't just forget about them. They're, they can't help it. What would we do? What would we have done without the ones that went first and paved the way and left, a trail for us, a trail of knowledge. So, yeah, I think, yeah. We'll stick with thoughts then. I'm looking at my notes from messages today, and I'm just like, oh man, I don't want to tie that into this. It'll make this a really long video. You know what? Here, we'll totally do. Spirit. The word spirit. Inspired. Inspiration. In spirit. I never realized that. In spirit. Inspiration. And spirit is living mind. the highest expression thereof. Correspondence. So, if listening to negative, rampaging drama all day, like I like to listen to tarot. Holy crap! I found I have an addictive personality, but I tend not to see it till it's too late. So I like tarot and stuff, man. I will watch tarot for hours, just listening to the drama while I work. It's addictive. I bet you 75% of the Libras in this world that are into tarot, feminine Libras, tend to be the most into tarot. Like, they literally, if Libras don't like you on YouTube and you do tarot, your channel is probably not doing that great. If you do something to appease all the Libras, your channel will literally instantly pick up. It's crazy. But it's something, Libras, we're the most indecisive. We don't want to make the wrong choice. And we literally wait so long to make the choice that we make the wrong choice. You know what I mean? That just the lack of making a choice was the wrong choice. You know what I mean? Just thereof. So, I don't know, it's just something we all struggle with, and we look for all the guidance we can get. And it can become addictive. It can become a problem. So, all the drama that these readers are literally proposing, for a collective of Libras that are literally, could be hundreds of thousands, you know what I mean? Like, wow. Like, when you think about all the Libras in the world, because this is a global platform, that could be extensive. You know what I mean? God, I would hope there's not many of us. Holy crap, we're kooks. Fun kooks, though. Like, but no, man, there's Libras of every demeanor. Every placement matters. Every placement matters. And we are all things. We can literally choose to be something else altogether. It's our choice to be what we are. It all begins with our thoughts. Just like I choose to flip and hit my pipe before I come on here. It makes it way easier to talk to you guys. I have like the worst social anxiety. But I don't want a crutch though. So like, I fight with myself on this. I guess my ego and the Holy Spirit are just going to find balance. And the vessel can, I don't know, but I know there's more to it than that. Like, the allspark cannot exist in a poisoned well. Or it can't flourish. It can't flourish in a poisoned well. Anybody who knows Transformers, man, holy crap. We put it in our art. All of us. We all put it in our art. Everybody what they do, like, I'm still trying to channel mine properly. But getting down to the basics of it, but we all put it in our art. The ego, everything's expressed at that same time because we're shadow. We are shadow in this world. I'm just barely coming to terms that I'm karmic, like by definition, by nature. Like, that sucks. Like, ouch. Ouch. There's got to be one out there it's not karmic with me, right? Man, but I don't know, shoot. Solo missions aren't bad exactly either. It's all in perspective. It's all in thought. I don't know, what are we scared of that, shoot, we shouldn't be? That's straight up. Totally shouldn't be. It's overcoming it though. It's reprogramming the subconscious. It's allowing the superconscious to come through. Because we got that middle mind, that monkey mind in the middle. And that the sub-reptilian brain, you know, it's still running the body. How do you think you breathe without thinking about it? You know what I mean? When you fall asleep, you don't just completely die. How does that happen? Your heart knows when to keep beating, you know? There's a rhythm that runs that system. It also runs our nervous system in our body that communicates with the rest of the mind. Wonder if I would go as far to say that. But I know it's all interconnected. That is for sure. I have like the worst social anxiety known to mankind, but yet I can walk up to anybody and ask them for a joint. Go figure. I guess it's like sticking there through it. And I don't know, I'm sure people can tell I tense up. I just like energy. It's all energy. And other people feel it. It becomes repellent. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's the laws of attraction. You must have two polarities. If one is polarized this way, then the other one must polarize to the opposite. Or if they remain, one doesn't repolarize, they'll come in and they'll bounce right off. They'll be impermeable to each other. They won't be able to connect and make a third. Oh, shoot, I guess just segueing into all kinds of crazy stuff today. Disease begins with mind, with thought. Normally depression. Totally spreads to the body. Then the body isolates it and becomes a cancerous cell or a tumor cell. You're like, nah, we don't want that with the rest of everything. You'll mess us all up. You're a whacked out T cell, you know. You know, an unwritten stem cell that morphed into something else on its way to where it was going. And the body isolates it. It's kind of what we do with people. It's kind of like what the world does with us. Like when we start stepping out of line, the world kind of isolates us. I don't know, shoot, like, finally just admitted to myself I was, you know, pretty much a damn narcissist, like a super narcissist. But that means, like, also, like, at the other side of the spectrum, there's got to be, like, a super empath on the other side of that. That's my silver lining in this. Like, that's literally my hope that's going to keep me going, literally. Because, man, you ever think of, like, Beauty and the Beast? Man, that dude locked himself in that castle, you know? He knew he was a flippin' monster. You know, that, like, I think our subconscious sees it before we do, like, and we just, like, isolate or something. Like, I don't know. It's crazy, though. The mind is crazy. It's got all these protection and projection mechanisms in it. Oh, man. That's for sure. That's for true right there. But is that everything? Oh. Balancing self-care with care for others. Man. I don't know, I constantly bounce back between the extremes of being too giving and being not giving enough. And like nothing in the middle. Like not being that balanced fulcrum in the middle instead. I'm like running, trying to hold it with that. Balance. Ooh, man, I heard something awesome in a book today. Was it in a book? No. Yeah. Kindness is a language even deaf people can hear and blind people can see. I don't know, I was pretty amazed by that. I was like, yeah. Nope, the rest was for me. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Enjoy it. And remember, think positive. Find the silver lining in your things. I know we all go through stuff. Bad things happen to everyone. It's how we choose to deal with them. That's it. And how we deal with them begins in how we think about them, how we perceive them to actually be. And you know what? Through my self-deceptive thoughts, I find that things aren't always as I perceive them. You know what I mean? That person, they might not have done that for the reasons I think they did that for. You know what I mean? They might have had completely different reasons, and just remember that in your life. That's all I'm trying to share here, Just my experience, and hopefully it helps. Shoot. This world's crazy, and I know how hard it is to take off your mask and to just be a normal person. It's hard. It's hard. It's actually really hard. It's even harder to do it in person, actually. I don't know, when we let go, it's when we let go of caring. It's not our business what other people think about us. It's really not. Because it's not even relevant. It's only relevant because we make it relevant. It only has meaning because we give it meaning. It shouldn't matter what other people think. What matters is love. Did you love? I hear that's like 2 questions that were asked. Did you love? And did you find love? Like, wow, that's deep. Those are 2 questions I don't know how to answer. Like, wow. So I find love in sharing, and what I've been given is a ton of knowledge, so I want to share it with all you guys. Love and light, you guys. May you all be healed, sealed, guided, and protected upon your path. Love and light.